Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another Street Fighter V video. So believe it or not, we actually had another Street Fighter V trailer just dropped on us a few hours ago. If you guys follow my Twitter, I had made a joke a couple of days ago about how I should just completely rearrange my sleep schedule permanently to be in line with when Japanese fighting game developers release news, because I don't know if you've been watching, but over the past week, 2 weeks, there's been a ton of just sudden announcements coming out of Capcom, SNK, ArcSys, so yeah, but I was just joking, but maybe I should. This is yet again. Okay, we have another surprise trailer released in nighttime for me. So we've got another early morning reaction that I'm working on now. This is a trailer for the new Capcom Pro Tour 2022 DLC pack. So if you guys don't know, every year to help fund the Capcom Pro Tour, Capcom releases a DLC pack, which will contain some special costumes for some characters, as well as like a stage, and usually new colors. So, you know, it's actually, in my opinion, it's a nice, cool way of helping to fund the competitive side of Street Fighter. It helps to actually fund their tournaments, because you purchase these things and I purchase these things, and then they're able to create a nice winning cash prize pool for the people that devote their lives to Street Fighter. And you know, I've talked in the past with other people and who also agree with this, that it would be nice if some other companies did similar things to help promote the competitive scene and also raise some funds. Because it's nice in a way, because it's DLC, right? It's completely optional. It's not a character. It's nothing that affects your winning. It's just things like stages and costumes. So you don't have to buy it. But if you want it, it helps raise money for the competitive scene. So I think it's really cool that Capcom does this. So we're going to check this trailer out. And then, as you guys also know, in just a few days, the big Street Fighter V final patch update is going to be coming out with a bunch of changes. And there was a trailer for that as well, which I already saw a lot of it on Twitter, because people were going crazy when it first came out. But I'm going to check it out here and just look through some stuff again with you guys after we check out the Pro Tour one, so we can just have a little fun. So, all right, first, let's watch the Pro Tour 2022 DLC trailer. Here we go. Oop. Music.
Go too far. Please forgive me.
Oh, that Akira costume is sick! Alright, so another set. That's like, wait, pink and white? Are the shaders pink and white? Look at that Akira costume. Oh my god, I love it. Bison? Yes, it's like pink and white! Oh my god! What? Did you see that stage? Look at, and they've got all of the characters in their cosplay costumes back there around the stage. So look at the Ferris wheel and oh, this stage is just like a love song, love note given out to the old Capcom fighting games. So it's great that they put Akira in. And that costume is so sick! In the song. Oh! Okay, so these ones they're Darkstalkers and XCOM. You know, that was just thrown in there again as a little like homage love letter. Oh, okay, so actually this is actually pretty sick. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, I definitely do not own every single one of the Capcom Pro Tour packs. There are some where there was no character that I was interested in the costumes, or I didn't care about the stage that much. And there were some where there was like one costume that I liked, so, you know, went and just bought that one, since I also do like, they give you that option. You can buy the entire pack for everything, or you can just buy the stage or just one of the costumes, you know, what you like the most. But I actually think this is probably one of the best, if not the best, Capcom Pro Tour stages that they've had for Street Fighter V. That Akira costume alone is top tier. Absolutely. I love that costume. And Seth's looks fantastic too. Seth gets a lot of Pro Tour stuff, but always looks good. So the Bison one is okay, but the other two are like amazing to me, beautiful. And the pink and white shaders, okay, so I'm definitely getting this pack because the pink and white shaders, I want to see those on all the characters. Just the brief glimpse that they're giving us here on Chun and Rose, and it looks so good. But I think we can probably all agree, right? Oh wow, okay, wait, and hang on, now I'm seeing the blonde-haired Laura and everybody's blonde. The shaders look really cool. But anyway, I think we can probably also agree that this is one of the best, if not the best, stages in Street Fighter V that's coming. So I definitely want this stage also, because look at this, this is amazing. This is so cool, and they've got all of the characters who have classic Capcom game costumes. They've got them in their cosplay costumes in the background, just kind of chilling, hanging out and everything too. It's really cool. Like, I can't wait to actually see this stage in motion. Yeah, so I'm hyped for this. I'm actually pretty hyped for this. Alright, so I want to just look at the update trailer too as well, since that is going to be coming out in a couple days, and go over some things with you guys. So let's look at that now. Alright, so this I have seen in pieces on Twitter. So there's no surprises here for me per se, but I didn't sit down and do this, so I thought it would be fun. The big thing, of course, is the battle update. So, like, if you look at this, like, look at that. Characters are doing combos that they absolutely were not able to do previously. Like this looks like a completely different game to me. Look at Ibuki, look. Now, oh, I'm not gonna have fun against that Akuma one. But the Rose one looks really sick, and they posted this separately on Twitter too. But look at this, look at this. It's like they decided, alright, we got 1 year left of Street Fighter V. Look at this Manat! Manat looks so cool! And Jury, like, she can restand. Like, a lot of these characters look like they are getting so much better. Like, they just decided, this is the end of Street Fighter V. This is our final year. Let's just go crazy. Let's just make the game nuts. We'll give people all these crazy new combo routes and things that they never could have imagined doing. Look at this. I'm not looking forward to some of them, but okay. And then, so they didn't show off like new stuff for Chun or Cammy, which I really want to see, but, and this is also sick. Now, it's only offline, which that kind of is disappointing, but look at how cool this looks. Like, I cannot wait to play with this on. Like, anything offline that I'm doing, this is on. I just think this looks gorgeous. This is, you know, not so much, but my thing, it's kind of cool though, that they're just doing it as like a little homage. It's nowhere near as cool as the other one. Oh, and yes, and then the tracksuit colors. They're adding tracksuit colors, so people might actually use the tracksuits. Sometimes. It's hard though, they've got so many cool costumes and it's like the tracksuits. Oh yes, and then these are the remixes of the songs. Yeah, Rose's is cool, but Akira's is the sickest. And it's all coming out March 29th. Okay, so between those two trailers, we see everything, well, not everything, of course, because we don't know the specifics of the character changes, but we get a sense of everything that's going to be changing in Street Fighter V just 4 days from now. For the final year of Street Fighter V, Capcom is going all out. I think we can definitely say that. And how far this game has come from its original state is ridiculously impressive. I'm excited for this. I really can't wait to see like what they've done to shake things up with characters that I love, like Chun-Li, and what she can do now that she couldn't do previously. Because if you look at that, all those characters, they're playing the game in a completely different fashion. And it's going to be so interesting, especially the first couple of months, to see how much adjusting people have to do. And then there'll be tournaments coming up. It's a big tournaments coming up in the summer that people will have to quickly learn a lot of new stuff. And that's always like a super fun time in any game's life. So to have that, and then also these really cool costumes, that amazing stage, the different shaders, the pink and white ones coming out with the Capcom Pro Tour DLC, and also like the cell shader. Again, I wish we could use it online too, but I understand it's not really practical, but you know, maybe something they might do in future games. I think that looks fantastic, so I can't wait to see more of that. But I'm really pleased and I'm excited. I'm excited for a few days from now to get back on Street Fighter V and check out all of this new stuff with you guys. I'm definitely gonna play some more Akira finally. I've been waiting for like a push, the final push I needed to play around with her a little more, because I only played with her a little when she came out and she's super fun, but then I always just go back to Chun. But this I think will definitely push me to try her out more with the changes, plus how sick that costume is. And you saw some of that stuff from Minot and Jury, you know, those characters I've been playing around with lately. Yeah, and they look like they're about to get a lot better, so I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I want to know your thoughts, both on the upcoming update in general and what you see there in the trailer, and then of course on the upcoming Capcom Pro Tour DLC pack, those costumes, that stage. Are you excited about any of it? Yeah, so alright guys, gonna wrap this up here, do my editing, get this posted, and living on Japanese developer times. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.